Good morning all, welcome back today for another site visit. Back out on site, I forgot my tripod, so I do have to hold my phone, but we should be able to get it right. As you can see behind me there, feature tile walls finished, but we're not talking about it today. Today what we're going to be talking about is retaining walls and how they can not only be used as a feature, but they're also used, to retain the wall, obviously. So let's get into that and check it out. Okay, so what I was trying to say was, not only are they used to retain dirt and the slope of the block, but they are also used and can be turned into a feature. Now, this one here is going to be a brick retaining wall, as you can see, which is going to be rendered and painted to top off a nice little courtyard right here in the front of the property. So later on there'll be a fence that goes up there, so it's all contained in the front little courtyard, just like so. Now, one thing I want to show you is to make sure that when you are doing retaining walls, that you really want to make sure that it's not installed just now, but you can see the pipe coming through there, that water is able to get away. So what they'll do before this all gets finished off with the gardens and the concrete, then they will put ag line through, so the water has some sort of place to actually run off, because you don't want it building up behind there. Now, later on, all this will get filled up in here behind with dirt and grass, and it'll actually look quite nice. So as you can see, the two different heights, so it's quite a bit of a height. This is almost at just almost at waist height, so it's quite a different drop in levels, and it's going to look quite nice when it actually is all finished. Alright, so retaining walls. Now there are a lot of different ways you can actually construct a retaining wall. Brick is one way. You can actually do it in concrete, you can actually do it in timber, sleepers. So there are quite a number of different ways to actually construct a retaining wall, depending on what type of look you're actually using. So just over here on the other side, you can actually see another retaining wall below the fence. So this is just timber sleepers. It's installed just like so, and then it'll continue onto a brick. So this one here is more like just, it's very practical, used for down the side of the house, not so much worried about what, whether it looks or not. But when you've got something coming, at the front of your house, you may want to take a different type of approach and use some sort of different construction method to make it look really appealing towards the front of your house. Now, as you can only imagine, blocks are getting a lot smaller. So your front, he's not quite as big as blocks you may have maybe grown up on. So you don't have much room to actually work with. So you wanted to make sure it actually looks really nice. So in the comments below, tag someone who wants to make the front of their yard look different, look a little bit more appealing, because you don't want your house just to be the same little house down the whole street. Let them know what they can possibly do on their front yard. If you need any comments, if you need any questions, please leave them in the comments below so I can address them. All right guys, thanks for joining me on today's site visit. Bye for now.